Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for February 27th to March 5th. Taurus, I've already pre-shuffled your cards for this week and I've laid them out. It's going to just be a general read for you. Sometimes I do pre-shuffle. I just lay them just because it saves time with uploading. But I will tell you this, you do have a very interesting message for this week. Taurus, I've jumped right to your weekly reading. You are the first one just because you guys are always ranked highest in my views for the week, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate all your subscriptions and your donations that you give me to keep my channel going, so thank you. Let's jump into your reading. Like I said, it's a very good reading. I could tell you this off the bat. You do have wish fulfillment coming in, and it is because you followed your intuition. It has to do in regards to money. For some of you, it's your self-employment that you've been wanting and you've been hoping to achieve or attain. There looks like there's going to be a lot of victory and success. You're definitely in your element as the Empress. I will tell you that also. And I do see your money growing, and I also see you being emotionally fulfilled. Okay. Energies at the bottom of the card right now, Taurus, for you, the Nine of Fire. So I can tell you right now, Taurus, some of you are feeling very, very tired and exhausted. You have been through a lot with this. I feel like in the last couple months, you guys have been through a lot. However, with that being said, it feels like you've been through battle after challenge after challenge, just a lot. I feel like for some of you, there's been obstacles and challenges, but you've overcome them. Some of you, I feel like, have tried to take movement forward in several different directions. I could see that you've tried to make changes in the past. If maybe your energy was scattered, or you were moving forward without really a plan in place, okay? So I do see a very tired energy. Good news is, and your message is to keep going though, Taurus, because you do have a lot coming in, and I feel like you're going to see a lot of it in the month of March, okay? Even though, like I said, this is your weekly, this is for March 27th to March 5th. I do see a lot of this come into fruition for you in March. I am intuitively getting that a lot of your wish fulfillments in regards to career, finances, money, entrepreneurship, projects, and love. I feel like these things are going to start coming to fruition for you very, very, very soon. Okay, so let's look at your spread. You have Two of Earth. It tells me you've been juggling two things. Okay, and that's why you're tired. I feel like some of you have been juggling a job and your side hustle. So whatever that is, if you've been trying to grow your business on the side, turn a hobby, something like that, a passion into a business, I feel like you've been juggling that with something else. I feel like your wish fulfillment for many of you has been to bring emotional fulfillment into your life and wanting to do something that's more aligned with you, okay? And you intuitively knew that, and it was making that decision to do it. And I feel like some of you, because you have High Priestess right in the middle, I feel like you used your intuition, okay? And you did make that decision, all right? Because in your wish fulfillment is about to come through now. I do see, because you made this, or you have been juggling both, you are going to be rewarded, okay? So keep going, keep putting the hard work in. One of the big motivational things for me that I have learned in my experience, because I started a YouTube channel, I don't know, 7 years ago, and it was semi-successful. I think I gave up too soon, was that I treated it like a hobby more than a actual business. So I was only recording sometimes, or I thought doing 12 videos a week was good enough. And even though my channel was growing and my views were growing and my subscribers were growing, I really wasn't getting the business that I wanted to have to sustain doing that full time. And as a result, I had returned back to the workforce full time. So you're going to get out of it what you put into it. I could tell you that right now. So you're going to have to constantly just be on your grind and just keep doing it, even when you're tired and you don't feel like it. If you keep doing it, you will see the results and it will come true. So I definitely see you juggling two things. There being victory and success. For some of you, it's the victory and success in regards to a situation or something with others around you. Okay, there could have been conflict around you at some point, conflict that was surrounding you. For some of you, it could have been a relationship that was causing this conflict for you, and that was preventing you from moving forward, where your energy may have been scattered, where you were working on it every now and then but not consistent. And for some of you, that could have been with a Pisces, because High Priestess does represent Pisces as well. Okay, and maybe you had to decide to move forward and focus on your careers and let that conflict go that you had with that individual or that relationship too. But you have victory. You are growing. I apologize, Taurus. I'm going to pause you for a second just because my shepherd is going to bark until whoever passes the house passes completely. So just wait 1 second and I'll be back. I apologize, Taurus. I am back. Okay. So, wish fulfillment presently coming in. That's why I said I feel like it's coming now. Okay. In your present, you definitely following your intuition. Okay. Like I said, it could have to have been with a water sign, particularly Pisces, because I see the High Priestess and I see the Empress, which is you. You're showing up in your own reading. So this is you with this individual, okay, needed to make a decision and move away from the conflict, and I feel like you did that. For some of you, it has to do with your self-employment or your financial gain, okay? So bringing your finances in and increasing them. You, I feel like, had to make a decision to go in a direction and a path that was more aligned with you, because as the Empress, she's all about fertility, fruition, giving birth to her dreams and her ideals. And I feel like for a while, I feel like you had 1 foot in and 1 foot out almost. You were kind of following your intuition, but then you had, like I said, that conflict that it could have been around you, or it could have been internal conflict where you were battling with yourself to go in this direction. And I feel like you did make a decision, okay? I feel like 2 wish fulfillments are coming in for you also. You have 2, 2, and 2. So a lot of you may be seeing the 2s, and you also have 2 9s, which signifies endings and conclusions as well. Whatever it is, wish fulfillment with the victory card, with the 9 of earth, and the 10 of water is huge. And the Empress, because this is you. You created this, Taurus. You manifested this through your decisions, through your hard work, through all the blood, sweat, tears, the times you were tired, you didn't feel like it, you pushed yourself, you made that decision. I feel like you really came in alignment with yourself, and you really created this in your reality. So, outcome also, 10 of water, ultimate emotional fulfillment. And I feel like this is what you've been looking for. So this is what your outcome is going to be through all of this. So although you're feeling tired right now, like I said, this has probably been a very trying cycle for you, but it looks like you're going to get, it's getting ready to end. With the 9 and the 9, I feel like if you've had a cycle with your finances that haven't been what you wanted them to be, or within your emotions or your relationships, these 2 9s are showing up in these areas. Those cycles are getting ready to close out for you. I can tell you that right now. And these new cycles are coming in where you have emotional fulfillment and you're living that luxurious life that you want, and being in your own element. Especially 9 of earth with the Empress. You don't show up any stronger, Taurus, than you come right now. Let's see what some other cards are saying. Yeah. Ace of air. Yeah. So there's a new beginning. You got clarity on something. There was truth and clarity that came in, whether it was in regards to a relationship with this water sign, Pisces. I'm going to say Pisces. It could also be a Cancer or Scorpio if we're looking at the 10 of Cups, and that's you and this outcome of that individual. It looks like there will be emotional fulfillment and happiness for you with that individual. You got the 9 and the 10 of Cups there. But you got clarity on something. So, and you followed your intuition with it. This was a new beginning, and with the Ace of Swords, it's a challenging new beginning, and you can see that because, like I said, you're very exhausted, and you're very tired, but you're still shining your light. Tauruses normally do, and you're still moving forward. So I like seeing that for you. Let's see what else we have. And you have 7 of air. Okay, so there could have been clarity that came through for you. Okay, and I feel like it could be in regards to that water sign, that Pisces, where you felt there was some deceit around you. Okay, so that could have been the truth, and you making a decision to walk away from that conflict and you being victorious in it because of that, and focusing on yourself and leaving that energy behind is what has allowed your Nine of Cups and your Nine of Pentacles to show up in your life for you now. Yeah, there was deceit around a situation with love. You were completely, I feel like this relationship, whoever it was, that ended up being deceitful or betraying you in some way, really left you just depleted and tapped out. Like, I almost feel like it felt like your world ended, and that, like, it was over. You didn't want to do anything. You may not have wanted to get out of bed. You may have been depressed over it, just feeling really just lack of life of anything at that point from that, because it hurt you so bad. Definitely in regards to relationship though. But like I said, you decided to leave it behind and focus on you and your dreams and your desires. You followed your, and I want to tell you this too, you followed your intuition on this relationship also. And because of that, you're going to have what you really desire from someone. Yeah, there you go. There's your Two of Cups. You do have new love coming in. So just know that if you feel like you lost something or you lost someone, just know it's getting ready to be replaced with new. And for some of you, this is directly in regards to love. Make sure you subscribe. I am going to be doing your love reading next, Taurus, for the month of March, which I use a 7 spread horseshoe spread that will tell me what went on in your past with your relationships, currently what's coming in the near future, and if your current relationship is evolving. Yeah, perfect. You again. So this relationship for you is going to bring a marriage. Okay, the person that is coming into your life, you are going to be, it's a soulmate connection. You are going to be, you are not going to regret following your intuition with this other person. I can tell you that, Taurus. 6 of water. I just said it. Soulmate. 6 of water, 6 of cups is your soulmate. Okay, and that's you showing up as the Hierophant. Yeah, this is, you should get very excited. And I feel like I said, a lot of this is coming in. I feel like the relationship comes in March. And then over April, it evolves, May evolves, and then I feel like something big happens in June for you for some reason. Yeah, you decided to walk away from someone who you thought was your soulmate, too. Someone that you thought you were going to build a life with and spend the rest of your life with. You decide to walk away from it. I feel like that relationship had you very, very, could be a job too. It can also be a job. I'm not going to say not a job, but right now with the 2 of cups and stuff, the soulmate cards, I really feel like it's you. So that's 4 2s, okay? Yeah. You walked away. There are some obstacles and challenges, but you definitely walked away from it in this relationship. The relationship had the obstacles and challenges, and one of the reasons why you had walked away from it. Yeah. There definitely was a lot of either their ego interfered, or there was people around you interfering in this relationship. Or this, you had you in your head a lot. You had a lot of conflict about it because of all the obstacles and challenges that it was presenting to you. Yeah. So again, water side, it was Cancer, Pisces. Okay, doesn't have to be, but they're coming up very strong in your reading. But this also talks about deception, things being hidden from you, and you knew that though. That's what you knew that. I feel like you were really hoping that this worked out with this individual. I feel like you really wanted to grow and prosper with them together and build a life together. But there was something that told you that there was things hidden and the truth was being hidden. And I feel like your intuition brought that clarity in. That's why you have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Justice. Okay. So justice. Just know karma. Okay. So like I said, if you felt like you lost something, just know that it's going to be replaced with better, and know that if whatever's meant for you will not pass you up. If this individual is out of your life, or you had decided to walk away from this, it was for a reason. And if this individual did lie to you or was deceptive in any way, there will be karma served. Okay. Justice 2 and number 11. This tells me also, this card tells me is that you may, take your lessons that you learned from the past and made this decision, or take the lesson that you learned. There was a lesson from this relationship more than anything. Remember, soulmates show up sometimes just to teach us lessons. It does not mean that they're in our life permanently, forever. I think a lot of times people see a soulmate card, they hear soulmate, they think that's their person. There's many soulmates. and they're not always have to be romantic relationships either, but it's taking those lessons that you learned. There was definitely something you were supposed to learn, and that could have been for you to listen to your intuition and your psychic abilities. 11, you could be seeing the 11s, you could be seeing the 1s. There was something else that the Justice wanted me to say on this card. But if they did do you wrong, just know their karma will come to them. Okay? It could also be a Libra that's showing up for you too. Let's see. Yep. Again, you have Pisces again showing up, okay? So it could have been maybe this Pisces had something going on legally also, or they had something with a Libra that they were involved with, okay? That could have been the deceit or the deceptiveness in it, however. But it's also asking you to take a different perspective on the situation. Like I said, it could very well be they showed up on your path to teach you a lesson. Okay, so whatever they are, make sure you've gained them and you've learned them, because the cycle's about to close. Yeah. See, you answered the call. That call could have been self-love. It could have been making the right decisions for yourself. You learning from those past lessons that the universe showed you in regards to your relationships, and you answering this call. This is also in regards to your wish fulfillment and using your intuition and going. I feel like you made a decision to go in a path that brings you emotional fulfillment, because I don't feel like you're emotionally fulfilled now in what you're doing as far as career, life, and things. I feel like most of my Tauruses are searching for their life purpose and more passion and meaning to their life. So I like seeing that for you. I'm not going to pull any more cards out of there, Taurus. What I want to do is pull you some tea leaves. I've already pre-shuffled these for you, okay? Let's get to them. Let's see. These are just additional messages for you throughout this week. Let's see what's going to come in for you. Okay, happiness, okay? Career. So there's happiness that's coming in with your career. I told you your finances are getting ready to improve, okay? We have October, okay? This could be a significant month for you this year, okay? In September, this could also be a significant month. These could have also been events that happened last October and September, or things that you started that you're seeing come into fruition now, or these 2 months, like I said, could be what's coming up for you this year. So keep those in mind. Success. Okay, so if you started a project or entrepreneurship or self-project, or you put in for a promotion or something like that, just know there's guaranteed success. Okay, they may come up in these months coming forward. You might see them start to bloom or blossom. Nest, an emotionally secure love and family is what is important to you. I feel like that's what you're trying to build on. Okay, this is what you want. This is one of your wish fulfillments and your desires, and I feel like that's going to come into fruition for you. You have June. June is coming. So there's 3 months that you have out here, okay? I feel like in June you receive abundance of just blessings and love. I also feel like some of you are getting married in June too, based on this angel and these flowers. Harp, great happiness. Yeah, definitely. Great happiness, I feel like, in your family life. I definitely see something with you and the soulmate coming in that's going to last. Then you have reconciliation. Okay, so it could be someone from your past. This Pisces could show up from your past. Doesn't have to be. It could be another sign that you started seeing or talking to during October or September that comes up and stuff. So just keep that in mind also. Key. Successful outcome to your problem. So if you are going through some stuff, just know that this is resolving. These are problems I feel like that could have started in October or September for you for some reason. Then you have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Okay, I told you these 9s mean that there's endings and conclusions that are closing out, but that's because of your actions. They don't just close out and end. Okay, you have to create something different, which means you have to take action, you have to change, you have to do something different, you have to make decisions in your life and do things differently for these cycles to actually close out. And I feel like you've been doing that. Then you have sunrise, new creative ideas, new venture, a fresh start. And I feel like that's with your entrepreneurship, whether it's a career or a new career path, self-employment, whatever it is, it's going to be very successful for you. Just use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Like I said, I feel like you guys have already done that. Your intuition is right there in the middle. If you haven't, that is strongly coming through for you to use your intuition and to go in a direction that makes the beneficial changes for you. So for some of you, it could be a new career, or it could be putting in for a promotion at your job, something like that that brings in changes. Then you have Beau. You are highly thought of. So there's someone who is thinking of you a lot, or if this is in your career workplace, okay, where people think very highly of you. I feel like it's going both ways. I think it is from someone who does love you and has a lot of emotions from you, because it's right by that card. Then you have Box. You will receive a gift. So some of you are receiving a gift, and I feel like that this gift is coming from both your career, somewhere you work, and from a lover or someone who has interest for you. Ooh, and then you got Money Path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So here we go again with following your intuition, okay? That wish fulfillment and desire to come in to increase your finances, and you know that they're telling you to follow your intuition, and you have the new creative ideas right here coming in. And you have Throne, position of authority. So yeah, some of you are definitely being promoted in your career, okay? Definitely. All right, I'm not going to pull any more tea leaves for you, Taurus, but this is your reading for the week of the 27th to 3rd. Make sure you let me know. Come back and comment after that week and let me know how any of this is played out for you. You have a beautiful reading, beautiful, beautiful energies surrounding you. So make sure you keep your vibration very high. Make sure you keep listening to your intuition and making the choices and the changes that are best for you. All right, Taurus, I will be doing your March love reading next. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And until then, Taurus, take care.